It's a sunny, nice day today compared to yesterday. At least I got the fence fixed yesterday. North fence. That's one thing I don't have to worry about today. But I did forget to do something. Didn't have time or got distracted by that grounded fence. I didn't recharge the cattle rub out there because I just spent too much time checking that fence. And I finally found the ground on the pond dam. Okay, nice today, really nice, sunny. Oh, and last night, I guess around 9:30, I don't know when, I found a salamander trying to crawl around on my back porch. Yeah, I guess he was cold. It wasn't that cold. It was in the 50s. But anyway, I felt sorry for him. Once I realized it was a salamander and not a lizard, even though I called it a lizard, I felt sorry for it, so I put it in some water and brought it in the house. Kept it warm. I'm gonna release it into the pond. Not this pond. I don't think I want to take it down there. Cows go in there too much. But it was crying. I heard a cat. Anyway, I got it out here now in the sun. Whether they like sun or not, I don't know, but it's warm, so that's why I brought it out here. I don't think it was my cat making that noise. It was kind of bird. Sounded like a cat. Yeah, I brought it out in the sunshine. A salamander. I'm gonna put it in the pond. Hello, guy. Or girl, whatever you are. Huh? You want to move? Go ahead and move. Yeah, he's got a lot of life left in him. I had him in a bucket last night. Big bucket. I just brought him out here because they changed his water. So you're a salamander. Alright. I'm going to take him to the pond. First I'm going to put him in a bucket. Easier to carry. There you go, boy. Or girl. Okay, let's take you to the pond. Yeah, he's in the bucket now. But I think he'll be okay in the pond. If you don't like it in the pond, he can go wherever he wants. There goes a flock of geese. Up the big one. Going north. There's a big line of geese there. Yeah, I can always hear them before I can see them. They're back in there. Too far away now. I'm being met at the gate by these guys, girls. They saw my white bucket and I said, "Oh, you got something for us?" Nope. Yeah. Hey, Sal. I'll get you to the pond. This pond, water's clear here. I can see the bottom is real shallow. Yeah. So look at that. I'll put them down there. I think I'll put him underneath here. Yeah. I can walk down there easier, I think. Ready? Let's go. I guess I won't be taking him on that way. Too steep. Right here. I can get down that way. Ready to enter the pond? Salamander. That's his name, Salamander. Okay, let's go. Wait, who's following us? We got spectators. Huh? What do you want? And who's over there? Sun feels good. I'd take my sweatshirt off. I was sweating. The wind's from the south. It feels good. That's because it's warm. South is warm here. I started blowing yesterday. Last night was really strong, the wind. But today it's just right. Little girls, I'm gonna bring you a new boyfriend. As soon as I send that one off to the meat processor. I'm gonna contact them. Hey, I'll drive over. It's only about 5 miles away. I gotta go there today and make an appointment for him. I think they always take them in on Monday. They take in the animals on Monday. I'll get my trailer ready and get it backed up to the barn and get him ready too. Not much to get ready. I just got to get him locked up in the pen the day before. I got to take him in. I like to release him down here so I can watch him. Okay, fella. I'm calling you, fella. Let's go. Okay. Hope you'll be happy here. Okay, let's let him out. He's hiding in them underneath those leaves. Yeah, should have pushed him out for you. Let's see what happens to him. There he goes. He's looking for a place to hide in the shadows. There he goes. Get a breath. Yeah, he's there. Right there, maybe? Yeah, he's there. There's a stick, so he's over there. There he goes. He's happy. He likes to go underneath leaves where he feels safer. At least he didn't die on my porch. Bye, Sal. Salamander. Oh, that's just Salamander. Okay, I gotta go. Maybe you can catch some bugs now. I saw some flying around already. Here's where the cattle wallow during the summer, and when it's hot, they'll stand in this water here. Last summer it dried up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Who's bearing down on me here? I got my boots stuck. I gotta unstuck my boots. There he goes. He's out in the open now. He's out in the open. I can see him down there, right there. There's a salamander. That's why I put him here, because I was hoping to be able to see him better without the leaves. Okay. He should be happy there. It's going to get cold again. What is it? End of this week? At least the nighttime is going to get maybe below freezing a little bit. Anyway, that's enough about the salamander. I got to get out of this pond now. I had to walk uphill. I made it. It's a climb. Yeah, salamander should be down in there somewhere. I lost track of them. Okay. He'll be okay in there. Better than my front porch, back porch. No place for a salamander on the back porch. Who's this over here? Hey, turning up the cedar, huh? Okay. I know, it must be fun. Smells good. Okay, I'm done. Nothing for you. No, that bucket's empty. Okay. Sometime today I'm headed out to big pasture again. And all I want to do there is recharge the cattle rub with some insecticide and detergent. Was it permethrin? Yeah, permethrin, vegetable oil, and liquid detergent, which I had left over from last year when I used it on the cattle rub for flies in the summer. But now I'm going to put it on there, maybe to help them with their lice a little bit. I don't see too much sign of lice on the Highlanders. I don't know. I don't usually have a cattle rub for them. I do in the winter, in the summertime for flies. I just started doing that last year. Okay. Oh, the wind feels nice. Yeah, I gotta move that trailer. Well, before I do that, I'm going to go to the meat processor and make an appointment for him. For that guy over there. Because I got to get rid of him before I can bring the other white one. The white bull, the small young white bull, and the red bull too. The white bull will be 2 years old in March, and the squirrel. And the red bull was born last year. No, 2024. He'll be. No, he was born 2025. What am I talking about? Yeah, he was born sometime in the spring. I don't know what date. Oh, yes, I do. March, sometime in March 2025. I'm thinking March 11, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'll bring both of them bulls up here. The white one can't do the job, but hopefully the red one will grow into it. But I think that white one down there, the 2-year-old, he'll be able to do it. Or this guy here, he failed. He wasn't able to breed anything. And I'm gonna take her back too. When I go to pick up the two in the big pasture, the 2 bulls, I'm gonna take her back to be with her herd. Because I don't want that white bull to breed her Yeah. If she's out in the big pasture, the big bull can't breed her until she's big enough to hold his weight. So I'll move her down and then move them two back. What a day. It's a nice day though. I don't imagine there's going to be an eyesore here for a while. Then I can move it out of sight, sort of. But I gotta let it dry out first. I don't know why. It looks like the grass in the pasture is looking greener. I could block them off for there earlier, but there's nothing growing yet, so no sense to lock them out too soon. I always lock them out around the 1st of May, from on this side of the creek. Well, the creek too. Yeah, lock them out of there because I want this side of the pasture by the road to grow up for about a month before, because I need to use it to lock them in June when we haul bales to the top, where they have something to eat when they're locked in there. Everybody's relaxed. So am I now. I'm washing clothes today. Last summer I was washing clothes here in this tub, but not today. Not in winter time. But weather's getting nicer. I could probably do it, but I'm using the washing machine during the winter time. But it's nice. Maybe I need to find a place. I used to hang clothes when we first moved in here in '83, but after we got a dryer, it was just too much work hanging clothes. Plus our clothesline broke, or the post. One's still standing partially. I need to find a place to hang clothes again. Always did it when we were young. Always dried clothes outside. And with Mom and Dad and 7 kids, there was a lot of clothes, I can tell you that. And I helped. Okay, anyway, let's go wash some clothes. Warmed up to 67 at 1 p.m. Yeah, it's a nice day today. Good day to dry clothes outside if I could. I got a wire there. If I get some more wire, I can probably do that. Let me set something up. It's not very pretty. But I got a wire strung. I had to put a post in there and a limb in there to hold up a wire so I can hang laundry out here. At least it'll be under a roof. And I put another wire a little higher up that way for the longer stuff. And it goes to this post. And I got it screwed to that post there so it won't sag. And I got that post there so it won't sag. And then after I got done with all this, I just realized I got a place I could hang clothes on a wire. I got all this electric fence is turned. It's unhooked down there at that corner. So all this is off. So I could hang clothes on all this wire here. If I wanted to. And here all the way to around the side of the house too. Well, if this gets filled up, this wire here and this wire here gets filled up. Going from here over to that other post. If they get filled up, then I'll hang the rest out there. Oh, it's been a nice sunshiny day. Warm too. Taste of spring. And the fence from there, that fence is on here. But that fence there is unhooked, so this part here is off. All the way around not around the house. It's outside the house, partial. Here's where I got this wire. I put that one up first. I got it screwed to the post there, and then I got it going to that post. So that's a section, and then a section I can put hang clothes. And then I got this section here I just made. Yeah. Why didn't I think of the electric fence first? The sun's bright. I got the wire. It's a small gauge. Wrapped around that screw a few times. I'll keep it tight. This old stick was a walking stick. I don't use it very much. I got it tied top and bottom down there. And then I got a couple screws there to hold it in. Hold it in place. This is my favorite. This is over by the bridge. There's an Osage orange tree, what they make fence posts out of. And I saw this piece here on the tree. I sawed it off for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not for that, but then I realized I could make a cane out of it. I already got a cane made out of Osage orange, I believe, or was it cedar? I think it was both Osage orange and a cedar one too. And I got a red bud one. Yeah. I don't need them yet, but nice to have them. Anyway, I slapped this up here just to hold the wire. I got the load of laundry to hang. I hang it here first. I'm washing another load too, towels and stuff. I got this long load hung. The second load is mostly big towels. I'm going to hang them on the porch. I've done that before. Yeah. This is, I like hanging clothes outside if the weather's right. Actually, the wind feels like it's from the north. Yeah. It's from the north. From that direction. Helping her dry. Yeah. This is probably the best place to hang clothes, on the south side. I could tie a wire to that tree, and the branch going up over there. That'll hang across that. Because I don't want to use the electric fence too close to the ground. And then I can put another one, a wire from this pear tree, over to that limb that's hanging over, bent out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I don't have cattle in here. Yeah. If I need more space, this is where I'll go to. But for now, what I'm doing up there, that's enough. I don't want to hang the towels around here. Towels and blankets, things like that. I hang up here on the porch. Okay, I'm still washing the second load, so when I'm done with that, I'm going to head out to the big pasture and what was I going to do? Oh, apply some of that insecticide to the other cattle rub. Today's a nice day, sunny, and I don't need no jacket or anything. Just a regular t-shirt. Okay. I'm gonna go back in the house, check my second load of laundry. I covered that tub up with an old inner tube in case the wind blows something down. I don't want it falling into that water. If it falls on that dirty inner tube, I guess that won't hurt. There's just sweatpants, sweatshirt. Oh, by the way, that's the old charger. I'm gonna leave it out in the sun. Maybe help it charge, and I'll have to see if it's see if I can replace the battery. Maybe that was a problem. I could still salvage that one, but for now, I'll just leave it in the sun, let it stay active a little bit. It's 68 degrees, almost 70. It's right at 3 p.m. right now. I'm going to hang on my second load of laundry, and then I'm going to drive out to the big pasture and work on the cattle rub. I forgot a drink out of the creek there. A little stream. Those two are over there. Yeah, I guess my next, after today, tomorrow, the next day, I'm going to get the trailer and move her and him back to the big pasture. And then I got to figure out, then I got to catch them other two bulls and bring them up here, but I'm in no hurry to do that. But I'll bring them up here sooner or later. First thing is to get them to, I know I can get her in the barn. I'll feed her corn. Yeah. And then I think I can get him in, come into that little pen. But first first thing to do tomorrow is move the trailer next to the barn, back it up to the barn. Oh, some nice clouds up there today. Yeah. Fluffy little guys. Yeah. Others eating the hay. I wasn't planning on feeding them any hay until Friday. So I know they got plenty. It's the ones in the big pasture. Yeah, she's drinking water out of that little stream. I put a jacket on. I don't really need it. But the shirt that I'm wearing, since I'm doing laundry, it doesn't have pocket in the front, so I need something to put my phone in. So I use my light jacket, sleeveless jacket. Well, little girl, you're going to be going on a journey tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day, one of these days. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Get the trailer ready. Get you in the barn. I'll take you down there. Take you back to where you came from. take him too. He came from there too, but I'll be moving your older brother up here and take his place. Sun's high at 3 p.m. The days are getting longer. I can tell. Okay. Hang up the towels, and I'm headed out to the big pasture. Okay, laundry's hung out to dry, and I'm headed to the big pasture to do some work out there. Got my seatbelt. Let me fix that. There's my big pasture down there, mostly to the left. Another view of my big pasture and my pasture road in. I'm going to be working across the creek. I got a little work to do on the new solar fence controller. I'm going to add something to it. And I'm going to work on the cattle rub too. Frogs are chirping. Maybe that's why that salamander was out about last night. It's near 70 today, so the frogs are waking up. I hear them. If I'm quiet, they get louder. Once they get going. Listen to the frogs. That's the sound of spring. I can't listen to them all day. I've got to go. Got things to do before the sun goes down. Yeah, I can hear them. I used to like that sound when I was a kid. I still do. Especially at night. They get really strong at night. Singing frogs. Reminds me of that cartoon. I don't know what the name of that frog is. I think he dances and sings, and he wears a top hat and and has a cane. He's like a Fred Astaire frog. I like that frog in the cartoon. That's what I had when I was growing up. Let's get going. They're all along this ditch on the left. Wherever there's standing water, they like to congregate. Creek is flowing good. Let's see if there's still ice on this pond. Probably not. No, I think it's gone. Ice has melted. I think it was there yesterday though. A little water. Keep flowing. Okay. I don't need to drive in, but I may want to drive up to the top, check the cattle since I'm out here. I'll just do everything I need to go through that gate and do the oiler, and I got something to do on the. Oh, I bet I forgot it. I need to go back to the house and get something. Ah, shoot. Oh, I went back to the house, got something. I forgot it. Okay, now I'll get to work. It's 4 p.m. already, but the sun's still pretty high. That's what I need today. That, or the cattle rub. I got some other stuff too I'm gonna get. I almost forgot about that. And I did that salt block the other day when I left here in the dark. And I'll need that piece of rubber for the fence controller. Got that bag too. I have a purpose. Whatever's in there, I have a purpose for it. Over there. Okay, the bag, and that container there, that goes over there, and that little rubber pad, old inner tube piece, that goes over there to the new what do they call it? Controller, fence controller. Look at them nice clouds. Oh, they're looking nice today. Oh, I like these kind of clouds. They're just hanging there. There's no wind, or not much of a wind. They're just hanging around. They are moving. They are moving. If you look at the tree, I'll hold it still. They are moving a little bit to the left. And they are moving so slow. So slow. So slow. I'll come back to that later. I don't want to get all oily until I get ready to leave. I just laid that up there last night as I was leaving. I had rolled it across underneath the fence, but I didn't have time to put it. But yeah, I got it done yet. And I put that one piece there up against there. But look at that. They already licked the corner off. Let me put that little piece back up there. Either that or I'll take it home with the cattle in the barn. I'm sure they're going to knock that piece off again. I'll deal with it later. I suppose you might be wondering what I plan to do with that. I'll show you. Well, on the old charger that I replaced this one with, the top part was all weathered. I mean really weathered. Stuff was peeling off. I couldn't even read some of it. Anyway, I got that rubber thing there, a piece of it inner tube. There's 3 holes at the top with that handle. I got 3 screws. I'm gonna screw that rubber over the top so to protect it from the sun and weather. Don't know if that'll help, but it can't hurt. Be careful, this fence is on. It's powered by the north fence right now. But I think I can still screw that on there. I think that should help. It can't hurt. And if I need to look at the lights on there, I can just flip it up. I didn't put the screws in very deep because I might have to take it off sometime. At least it'll keep keep it from being hit by the sun. I need to check some of them lights there. Like I said, I can flip it up out of the way. I should have thought of it a long time ago. Better late than never. Since I'm here, I guess I want to check something else. There's that label, that stop label that was on the switch, on the power switch over there on the left. It said, let it charge in the sunlight for 3 days before I turn it on. So that's what I'm doing. It's not on right now. This fence is still being powered by the north fence. And yesterday, it took me a long time, but I found the ground. I was on the pond dam and I fixed it. So it's working again. Okay, that's, I've always had trouble with this section here, pulling the fence down. Up this way, the road, fence on the road, and then it goes across the road. It goes across both gates, but I don't have that one on over there. But hooked up, I mean. But if I hook it up here to power it, it would go up to the top of the road. It would also go across here, under that gate, and then all the way to the bridge. But right now, I've had it turned off since I jumped the south fence to the north fence just to get it to power because the old charger wasn't working. I decided to keep that disconnected since that's mostly an internal fence anyway. But I want to see if I can find the ground. If there is a ground, I always thought there was. This is where I can, right now it's not connected to the hot wire. The hot wire is the bottom insulator that's sticking out. But I'm gonna, this south fence, even though it's powered by the north fence, was on yesterday. I'll see what it is today. And this jumps across, and this is powered here too, all the way to that gate. Let's open that way. Okay, let me test the fence, and then I'll hook it up and test it again. When I tested the fence, it's working pretty good. Now I'm going to hook up that fence down there to see if it still works. I tested it, still working, about the same. I didn't drag it down. I think the problem was that old charger, the old fence controller, just didn't give enough power. It's working, I'm just going to leave it hooked up. Okay, sun's coming out again. Clouds drifting away from the sun, away from it. I don't have to check the fence now. Let me go do the work on that order, then I can go back to the house. Oh, I guess I'll drive up and check the cattle since I'm here. I think the grass is starting to grow. It looks kind of greenish, especially over there. Yeah, kind of green. And well, 70 degrees, it's bound to be growing. Yeah. Yeah. I usually don't close that off until maybe the end of April, because otherwise they won't have nothing to eat and I'll have to feed more hay. So just let them eat it as it grows. But around May 1st, I'll close that gate. I'll close that gate, but I'll open this one all the way. That way you can still access the pond over here if they come down here, if they want to, and eat the grass in here. Unless it's raining or something, then if the ground's wet, I don't do it. But I'll keep that gate closed till we have bales to haul from the hayfield. up here, and then I'll open that up after that's grown about a month. Everything will be growing real good, and then I put the cattle in there while we're hauling hay bales. That way I can leave that gate open, that gate open. I'd have to close this gate and leave that gate open up there. Leave all the gates open, so because the cattle will be isolated in there, at least until we get done hauling bales. Okay, let's get some work done on the cattle rub. I want to show you something. The sticker weeds that grow here, I call them sticker weeds. Usually grows up there where I feed hay and other places. It's really called spiny amaranth, and they got a lot of little thorns on them. Cattle will just eat the tips where the blossoms are because there's no thorns on that, but the rest of the plant, they don't bother it. And even when it's dried up, like down here, let's get a better one. There. You can see all the little thorns on it. Look at all those little thorns. Yeah, they're wicked. First thing I'm going to do is tie some more cloths on there. I retired a few socks, old socks that had holes in them, and I think I can tie them onto there. I think that's where some of them other ones are, maybe. Yeah, that's an old sock. I think I put on it last year. I'll put some more in the middle. Or it's getting worn. I'll be buying a new one here one of these days when all the stuffing falls out. Yeah, this would work better if I had them longer, like a knee sock, come up to my knee. But these work better than nothing. I can buy those things that come with these. That come with those cattle rubs, but they're too expensive. I think they're made out of nylon. Yeah, so these will probably fall. There's probably plenty of socks in the ground here, but I don't worry about that. Okay, what I did, I split the sock on the foot part. I split the foot part so I can just, hopefully I got enough material to tie a knot around it, around the big part. That's better than nothing. It also helps where those holes are, the stuffing's coming out, also holds it together better. Well, those all slide around after the cattle go under them much times, but at least it's something. Buy the liquid with the permethrin in it, and vegetable oil, and what's the other one? Liquid dishwashing liquid. Yeah, this stuff's so thick I don't want to soak in, so I just put it on a little bit at a time. I think I'm going to leave that out here somewhere over by the posts so the cattle can't knock it over. Yeah, and the reason I had to put them pallets there is because when I just had it there all by itself, they don't go underneath the middle where I want them to go. They go sneak under the side here where they don't have to rub on it. And that side, yeah, so that's why I put them there, to make them concentrate through the middle where they can, when they have to, and I got it hanging low so that when they go underneath it, they'll get more of it on their back as it lays on their backs a little bit. At least that's my reason. I'm just letting it soak in. I'm gonna see if I can flip that over so I can get some more liquid on the the bottom part there. I don't know if I can hold it because it's still oily. I don't want to get too oily myself. I'll get a little bit. I think I can get some of it. As good as I can get it. I flipped the socks one way, or no, that way. I did them all, and then I flipped them back the other way, so I'll get stuff on both sides. Yeah, I should have thought of this sooner, but before I tied them on there, I should have taken all the ends that are going to hang down, not the part that I tie, but just the parts that I hang down, and put them in a bunch of that solution there, soak them up real good, yeah, and then as long as I keep the parts that I tied dry, yeah, they were ready to be soaked. But I didn't do it, so this will work. Let me flip it back down now. Well, that's enough for today. I got some on there. In the olden days, I used to use diesel. I didn't like that. But the diesel soaks in better. Yeah, but I just don't like it. Anyway, I got some more left over. That was from last year, last summer when I was putting it on here for the flies. Now it's kind of late to be doing it for the lice, but the fly season will be starting soon too, so might as well get a jump on it. Head start. I'll close that gate when I leave. Okay, gate's closed. Sun's getting low. It's probably around 4:30 or after. I still got time to drive up to the top and check the cattle in their hay. Today's Wednesday. They can hold out till Friday because tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow I want to bring the trailer. I'll bring those two animals out here. The white one and the little one. And then I'll set up the trailer to catch them other two young bulls. Since I got to feed them anyway on Friday, maybe I'll put a bale in the. I don't have to use corn in. I'll put a bale inside the corral on Friday, and I'll have the trailer there. So maybe I'll put two bales in there, one on each side. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, because feeding them corn is kind of a lot of extra work. Okay. Main thing, I'm gonna get the white bull and the young one, the young heifer out there, out here tomorrow first. Yeah, let's go drive up to the top. My hands are oily and I don't have nothing. I don't have any soapy water to wash them off. Look at that cloud. Nice and white, but then you got some dark ones over here. Light and dark. That's because the sun's shining on that one, on those two on the bottom. And it shined on that side, but not underneath. Same thing there. Some of them are getting, yeah. Last summer, I saw a lot of, there's a deer right now, right there. They're just standing there, right about there. What I was going to show you is this. Come through here because last summer they were coming through here a lot. And I got evidence that they're still doing it because there's a deer print right there. On the edge there, see? Right on the edge. Oh, they're gone now. Let's move up the road. It's 5 p.m. right now, so got another half hour before the sun sets. Let's go take a look at the cattle. Okay, I worked on the new fence controller for the south fence, and I'm waiting for it to charge for a few days. And I put some insecticide solution on the oiler, and I added some old socks to the rub too. So I left that container out here. I'll make another one for summer when the flies get bad. I'm making a shadow with my truck. Oh, I'm spinning. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do Friday. I'll feed them hay first. Well, no. Tomorrow I'll move with that white bull. White bull. And that brown heifer from the house to here. And then I'll just let them out anywhere. And then I'll back up the trailer to the corral and get it ready for Friday. And I'm going to feed them in hay bale. Well, I'll explain that up there. Well, the ground's pretty dry, even after an inch of rain the other day. I'm going to check out the corral first before I check on the cattle. Okay, my plan for this the ground's pretty dry, even after an inch of rain the other day. I'm going to check out the corral first before I check on the cattle. Okay, my plan for this ran over back into a post. I can't see the crowd this way. Let me reposition myself. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Gotta keep that sun out of my eyes. Some of the stuff I can do today. Yeah.
I'm going to feed a bale inside this round pen here on the left. Then I'm going to feed another bale. I guess where should I put it? Oh, I gotta put it someplace. I don't want it to be in the way of the cattle though, because I got a gate on the other side of the other side. I can put the fence, the other bale, all the way to the right of the back pen, all the way to the right. That way I can still close that gate. Cattle can still come in and eat on the bale, but then I can lock them in if I get the ones I want, get the two that I want. Yeah, I think I can do that. But I think right now I'm going to close those side gates. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to close the side gates right now. A small pond is at the bottom of that hill beyond the trees. Okay. I'm going to close this gate on the left so they can't go behind the corral. And then we'll go on the other side beyond those red gates and close the gate on that side so they can't go behind there. And then tomorrow I'm going to bring the white bull and calf here. Those should be easy to load and catch up at the barn. I'm going to put one bale on the left here, all the way to the fence in the back there, all the way past that other gate. I'll leave this gate open on the left. And then I'll put another bale in the middle of that round pen, because that's where the bull and the big cattle go. So the ones I want will come into this pen on the left, and I should be able to catch them there. Anyway, let's go close those gates now. Okay, this gate's closed. I closed the other gate over there, the silver one, but I'll have to open it up again a little bit to back the trailer in. It sticks out, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. At least it's closed now. The cattle are out there. They're still eating on the hay, so that's good. And yesterday they were eating down in the trees here in the forest. They were just eating the leaves. So they must be getting something out of those leaves. It's getting cold. Yeah, after I feed hay, I'm going to try to catch these two. Yeah, the one I want is laying down over there. And where's the other one? There. Yeah, look at that. There comes some deer. There comes some deer. They saw me. They saw me. There's one right straight ahead. The others are off to the left. See if I can catch them before they run away. There they go. There they go. There's a bunch of them. There they go. Into the woods. I was spinning there for a while. And the bull that I want is that white one laying down over there. And the other one that I want is over here. Yeah, there's the Red Bull. Yeah, I'll take them two up to the thing to be with the Highlanders this summer. Okay. Everybody here, I think. I didn't see the calves. Where's the calves at? Oh, there they are. Almost missed them. Let's go take a look. Take a look. Oh, that's not the bull. That's not the bull. That's the cow. That's the cow. A white cow. And her calf, the white cow's calf, is way down the hill. The light-colored one. These two here, the one that just stood up, was the last calf born on the 14th. And the other one, the one laying down still, is the one born, is the bull calf. The one standing up is a heifer, born on February 14, and the one laying down is a bull, and he was born January 15. Okay. And here's that white bull. I guess the sun was in my eye before. That's the bull I'm taking back to the house. Because I think he can do the job that I want him to do, breeding those Highlanders. If they're coming in the heat all the time, well then he should be able to breed them. I don't know why the other one didn't. The one I'm going to have processed. And there's the new mama right there. And there's the rest of them. Okay, I gotta go home before the sun goes down. So I got my plans for tomorrow. Load up the two at the house, white bull and the other one, the little, small one. Bring them out here, just let them loose, and then back to trailer. They're still eating the hay, so that's good. They got until Friday. Yeah. What am I looking at over there? I'm looking at something. I don't know, what am I looking at? Looks like there's a new brake. That's stuff. Was there a tree there? No, that tree fell over a while back. Yeah, that's an old fallen tree. Huh. Right side of this tree on the bank there, but all across the pond. Why is it a different color on top of the stump? It looks like it's a fresh break. I must be seeing things. Must be the sun shining on it or something. Okay. Come on. You can make it. That's it. There's the sun. Ready to set. Let's head home. Close this gate on the way out. Yeah, there's my bales that are left. be giving them from that gate. Let's see what we got here. Let's get a good view of that. I don't see that every day. Bright sun through that opening. Check out the corral one more time. Yeah, I'll put a bale in the middle of this pen on the left, and I'll put another bale way in the back to the right of the pen in the back. That way I can still open and close my gate in the middle there. Yeah. And then after I drop those two off tomorrow, I'll back this. Back my trailer. Right here. Where those pile of leaves are, can't see because of the sunlight. Where those pile of leaves are, that's right back. I'm not going to clean it out. There's a little dip there, so the trailer tires can go down and butt up against that board there. Uses the load. And once I get them like that, then I can feed hay bales on Friday with the trailer out here, all locked down, and then feed the hay bales. And once the two that I want are in there, I'll lock them in and chase the others out and load them up and take them back to the house. And once I take them back to the barn, I'm going to keep them penned up in the big pen till they get used to the other cattle. Yeah, I did that. That's what I did before whenever I bring somebody new up there. All right, let's head home. Wait! Oh, I ran over that limb, didn't I? I avoided it all winter, and now I hit it. I don't think it hurt anything. Oh, at least today I'm going to get home before dark. I guess that's an accomplishment by itself. Oh, it's 5:30 on the nose. And the sun's going down. Goes down after 5:30. Can't hardly see where I'm going. There's an oiler. I call it oiler. Some people call it cattle rub. Yeah. When the cattle come down, they'll at least get a dose of permethrin to kill their lice. I don't think they worry about that anymore. Gates are closed. The gate that's closed needs to be closed, and the gate that's open needs to stay open. Yeah, the deer that I saw over here are probably the same deer that ran through the woods and wound up on the other side. sun's blocked. I gotta get a better view of the sunset since I'm here. Since I'm here. I should get out and do it. This will work. This will work. I'll just shut it off. Yeah. Nice to see it. Timed it just right, didn't I? It looks like the clouds are going away. Yeah. I don't see any other clouds. There were plenty before. Since I can see it go down. I can see it better with my eyes than I can with through the phone camera. There's too much glare in the camera. I can actually see the shape of the sun, the roundness of the sun. Okay, I guess I see it enough. Let's head to the house. The sun's hiding behind the trees now. It's almost too dark. Where's the phone camera? Oh, I guess I'll stop and get a picture of the creek. I always do. Oh, there's something in the water. What is that? He made a wave over here. Something either jumped in or something. Creek's flowing pretty good. They got plenty of water to drink now. Must have been hard on them when there was ice was so thick and they couldn't hardly get any water. But I had to come out and cut ice for them. Otherwise, they wouldn't. I don't think they would have got any water. But now there's no problem. They got water. They got this water in the creek for now, and they got the pond up on top. Yeah, so they got plenty of water. My plan was to get home before sunset, but didn't work out. Yeah, the grass looks a lot greener out here. The temperature will cool off the end of the week and next week. Just at night, though. It'll be still be in the 40s, something like that. I'm home. Guess I'll check mail today. It was night when I checked the mail last night, and I got some mail. And first time I got mail in my new mailbox was yesterday. Hey, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of my new mailbox. Oh, did it all by myself. I did it all by myself. Sun's already down. I still didn't unload my tools. I've been using some of them. I just leave it parked here. I'll have it. I can put the tools away one of these days. Clothes are still damp. A little bit. I know the towels will be wet. I'll collect them tomorrow. Even if it rains, they won't get too wet except for these here. Maybe I'll take them off and hang them somewhere else just in case it rains. I don't think it's going to rain, but better be safe than sorry. Move those 1, 2, 3, 4 items. There. I moved them there and down there. I just scrunch up with some of this stuff is like half dry. It's still a little damp, but not very much. It'll dry tomorrow. There's not much of an afterglow, sunset afterglow tonight. I see a jet though. Yeah, there's hardly any color. Let me check the mail. And I'll be going in. I see 3 jets. One up there, one over there somewhere, and then one below it to the left. 3 jets. One's going east on top. The bottom one is going northeast, and the one in the, up there, it's going southeast. Everybody's going somewhere, except me. My new mailbox. I got mail in it yesterday. I got anything today. Huh, looks like a little card. Probably a nephew or niece's birthday party or something. I don't keep track of that stuff. Huh. Must be from one of my deceased wife's doctors, because it's got their address on it. It's either a belated birthday card, because her birthday was in the beginning of February, or they're doing like, maybe they don't know that my wife passed away in 2020. Oh well. She still gets mail. Advertisements and stuff, insurance, all kind of stuff like that. I thought they had ways to know who's alive and who's not. Oh well. I guess it don't bother me. Oh yeah. I've gotten these two before too. It's something kind of a hearing evaluation. They send these out all the time. I'll just throw it away. Yeah, they're still sending my wife stuff, even though she's been gone for almost 6 years now. 5.5 at least. There's barely enough light. Where's the little one at? Oh, there she is. She's behind that tree over there. To the left, up halfway up the hill. She must be eating leaves there too. But they're eating the hay. They're good till Friday for sure, no problem there. And I just realized something. I'm gonna have to bring 2 bales back here. So to save time, I'm going to feed hay bales tomorrow. I'm going to put the hay bales in their pen up at the big pasture in the corral, the 2 bales, but then I'm going to close the gate so they can't eat it. Yeah. That way, all I got to do Friday is get them all in the corral, let them eat the hay, and then sort out the 2 that I want, these two will be there too, so I'll have to work around them. Because I'm taking them up. I'm going to catch these two tomorrow and take them up. And after I get that done, and I'm going to leave the trailer up there by the corral set up. And then I'm going to bring 2 bales back. One bale I'll put here, and the other bale I'm going to put in the barn. Because I'm going to, once I bring them other 2 bulls up here, I'm going to keep them in the barn for a week or so. Yeah, they'll need a hay bale to eat. Oh, looks like I may have to water them too. Yeah, because I don't want to let them out because my fences here aren't as good as they are down at the big pasture. So, yeah, I'll figure something out. There's the calf. Yeah, I'll give her some corn tomorrow. Give her a treat before I take them up. Take them back to the big pasture. Actually, that's where these 2 came from. I was hoping to have him processed maybe in end of February, March, but I guess they're booked up until June 1st. So now I gotta wait. But I don't want to keep them here with the other 2 bulls. They'll be interfering with each other. So I'll take him back, and I'll catch him in the May when it's close to the processing date or the appointment. Okay, that's all I got for today. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get hopefully that little white bull or younger white bull. He's almost 2 years old, and end of March. I think he'll be able to breed these. I think so. Time will tell. All right, that's all for today. Cool down to 63 by 6 p.m. Not sure what the temperature is going to be tomorrow. I'll find out tomorrow.